Daily Broadside to 866. Cruising up the road in a rented Chevy Trax. This is on the list of vehicles that I don't ever want to own. I don't understand how you people own cars that cut off at every stoplight. That's just so dumb. It's like, ooh, could I replace a starter on a transverse engine every year and a half? That sounds like a great fun. Even if you did it yourself, that would just drive you crazy. But anyway. I don't know how much you know about farming or interested in it, but if you haven't watched Clarkson's Farm on Prime, it's just one of the greatest shows. It's it's staged in places, but it's just a great entertainment. And season 4 just came out, and it may be just I don't farm, but I have a tractor and stuff. I could do some light, residential farming if I needed to, but it's insane to me what it costs to do farming. Just because you have to have so many pieces of equipment and stuff, and granted, Jeremy has Lamborghini tractors and telehandlers and stuff that may not be necessary completely, but it's crazy, all the implements. The tractor I own, I got a Kubota, and in 4-wheel drive form, it was like $15,000 or $16,000. I was like, oh, that's cool, yeah. It ended up being $40,000 after I added a backhoe, forks, pallet forks, the front loader, and a box scraper. Like $40,000. The implements are insane. I mean, it's like a $13,000 backhoe attachment, which, don't get me wrong, if you're gonna have a tractor, get a backhoe, because the backhoe is the greatest tool on earth. You can do so much with that. But at any rate, my point is, that's just like a tractor at my house that I do stuff with, light work and whatnot. And these people have to have 7 tractors because it's just more efficient to have one dedicated to even with quick connects and whatnot. Anyway, my point is, it's a great show, and it's very expensive to farm. It's no wonder that they're subsidized by the government, because it's just crazy how much money you have to spend just to get into the game. It's like getting in the chicken game. You gotta buy a $200,000 chicken house, just to have somewhere for the stupid chickens to live. I don't understand why they have to have a chicken house anyway. I mean, chickens are waterproof. You just make a tall enough fence a fox can't get to them. At any rate, I'm not here to speculate about fencing and chickens and foxes, but I will say this. Dear Joe Perry, the guitarist for Aerosmith, that dude's arms are so vast. He's got so much like vascularity because he's so old and feeble looking. Like, it looks like if he just bumped up against something, it would just nick his arm and he would just bleed out in seconds. It's like a femoral artery running through his arm. It's so off-putting, people that have vascular arms and hands like that. I don't understand where they're going with that. And I think we should do a documentary, and we gather up all the people that let's say 15, 20 years ago all got Monster Energy tattoos, and we just kind of do a where are they now thing, because I would imagine that the rate of success in life that you have, as a professional or a father or whatever else, versus how many Monster Energy tattoos you allowed some kitchen magician to put on you back in the day is a varying degree. And speaking of tattoos, so I was at the shop last night, and I gotta tell you, I used to love going to the tattoo shop. Used to love it. I just liked the hang. It was just a cool place to hang out, because people would just wander in with some stupid crap that they wanted covered up because they got a scratcher to do it, and you'd be like, we can't cover that. That's like a 6-inch black cross that's done horribly. There's nothing you can cover that with other than a bigger cross. But and now my guys don't do walk-ins, so nobody ever comes in. Like, the door's locked. And the other thing that, although I like the 2 artists that I use, I really like hanging out with them. They're fun to talk to and all that. So that part of the experience is cool, but it just sucks. It's for the last 2 years, it has just sucked. I mean, all tattoos hurt, don't get me wrong. Anybody that says that differently, it doesn't have enough tattoos, and we don't really care about their opinion. But they just get worse and worse and worse. It's just bad, and last night was no exception. The chest, freaking inner thigh. I'm like 4 inches from the top of the crease where my leg enters my groin. Like, that's how high up I went yesterday, which is a little bit higher than I had on both legs. And then the outside of the knee, which I guess would be the inside of the knee, that sucked as well. Like, they all sucked yesterday. It just sucked. Sucked. And I got this added in right here. That wasn't too bad. But when we went back over that nipple area, 'tis a bit spicy to go around the nipple. It's a new song I'm working on. It's called, I tentatively titled it, It's a Little Spicy to Go Around the Nipple. But my point is, I used to really enjoy going to the tattoo shop. And now the only part I enjoy about it, other than discussing the world with the actual artist, I enjoy when I leave, because I'm like, well, that's over and I don't have to do that again. We can mark that part of the body off that I don't have to revisit, because it's become hell. And so I say that to say this. I'm over halfway covered up. I don't know how far I'll take this journey, but I guess the best case is I only have to do it one more time and I'll have to be fully covered, but that would include the money maker, and I don't think I can do that. I don't think I can do that to my face. Yeah, it doesn't get any easier, and it just annoys me when people talk about tattoos and they're like, I fell asleep when I was getting my tattoo. Shut up, okay? Shut up. Talk to me when you've actually gotten one in a painful spot, not your upper arm, you douchecock. At any rate, I'm headed to DC, Chevy Trax, with a lot of A&D ointment. It smells like A&D in here. A and D. Vitamin A and vitamin D. Hey, kitty.